Because I'm sleepy or something. I don't know. Audience. The head is a third person. Julia Andrews and Adele are two very talented women with two very great voices and careers. But even with all of this in common, they still remain incredibly different when it comes to vocals and style. Julie Andrews started her career in 1956 in the Broadway play The Boyfriend, and 2 years later she became a star. She's known for her role as Mary Poppins in a Walt Disney film. To younger audiences, she is known as Queen Clarice Rinaldi in the film Princess Diaries and a sequel that was released in 2004, but she's most well known for her four-octave vocal range. Adele is a singer-songwriter musician who was discovered in 2006 when her friend posted her demo on MySpace. Her first album, 19, earned her 2 Grammy Awards, one for Best Female Pop Vocal and one for Best New Artist. Her second album, 21, is her most well-known album, and it showcases her soulful vocals on her most popular songs, Rolling in the Deep and Someone Like You. These artists are obviously incredibly different, but they have one very serious vocal issue in common, and that is vocal nodules. According to Medscape, vocal nodules are benign growths that form on the vocal cords when abused. The growth causes a great deal of pain, hoarseness, and stress on the voice when singing and speaking. Teachers, singers, and cheerleaders use their voices a lot, and they are most likely to form vocal nodules on their vocal cords. This sounds incredibly painful, so you're probably wondering, how do vocal nodules form on your vocal cords? According to the Department of Speech Language Pathology, vocal nodules are caused by repeated trauma to the voice. And the Learning Association of Speech and Language says that over time, vocal nodules will form as a result of abuse. So basically, that means that every single time you strain your voice, your vocal folds bang together and it causes a callus on the vocal folds. I don't know if you can see this. Is it seen? Okay. That's Julie Andrews, Adele, and the vocal folds. And basically, when you sing, it vibrates and opens up, and when you strain your voice, the vocal folds bang together and a callus is created. If there is a vocal callus on the vocal folds, then it can be incredibly dangerous and leave you with only partial use of your voice or cause you constant hoarseness. So, how do you get rid of vocal nodules? You can use invasive or you can use invasive or non-invasive techniques. If the vocal nodules are small, then you would be put on vocal rest for a short period of time. And a doctor would see you, and if the vocal nodules have regressed, then you would continue to stay on vocal rest until the nodules went away. If the vocal nodules are large, you would usually have to do a laser surgery to remove the vocal nodules from your throat. Without removing the vocal nodules, it can cause permanent damage, and you will not be able to hit the notes that you could once hit if you are a singer. It is also said that you should do vocal education on vocal hygiene and hydration, and you should make sure that you know what caused the trauma in the first place and take vocal therapy. Sadly, Julie Andrews no longer has full use of her range, thanks to a botched surgery in 1997. In 1998, her husband said that she would probably never sing again because after her surgery, her voice never came back. Adele suffered from vocal nodules also and was put on vocal rest. After vocal rest, she decided to keep singing even though her vocal nodules had not went away, and that resulted in her vocal nodules hemorrhaging, which sounds completely horrible, but she decided to get laser surgery to get them removed, and thankfully it worked, and she still sings with her soulful voice and brings joy to the world. Singers, teachers, and cheerleaders losing their voice is like fish without scales. So, if you are a singer, teacher, or cheerleader, make sure you take care of your voice.